Motivation is a spark, but systems are the engine. Most people fail in life not because they lack desire, but because they lack a map. They have wishes that they mistake for goals. They have intentions that they mistake for plans. But the universe does not reward intention, it rewards execution. We have learned to master our thoughts, our hearts, and our states, but now we must master our time. Your life is a physical manifestation of how you spend your minutes. If you are not in control of your schedule, you are not in control of your destiny. Success is not an accident. It is as predictable as the sun rising in the east. It is the result of specific, high-value actions repeated with clinical precision day after day. The difference between the person earning $10,000 a year and the person earning $1 million is not their worth as a human being, it is the system they use to process their reality. He didn't start with a silver spoon. He started as a high school dropout, working as a dishwasher, a construction worker, and a farmhand. He spent his youth traveling the world on a tramp steamer, sleeping on the floors of cold rooms, wondering why some people seemed to achieve more in a year than others did in a lifetime. He became a student of the law of cause and effect. He realized that if you do what other successful people do, you will eventually get the same results they get, and if you don't, you won't. He turned himself into a laboratory of human achievement, testing every strategy, every habit, and every rule of productivity until he found the golden code. He went from a struggling salesman to the advisor of over 1,000 companies and a man whose voice has guided millions to the top of the mountain. This is Brian Tracy, and he is here to show you that luck is a word used by the unprepared. Brian Tracy's journey is the ultimate testament to the self-made man. After years of manual labor, he finally landed a job in commission sales. For months, he barely survived. He would walk from door to door, heart pounding with fear, only to be rejected time and again. But then he did something that most people never think to do. He asked the top salesman in the office what he was doing differently. He didn't ask for a secret, he asked for the method. He began to copy the top performers' scripts, their posture, and their daily routines. Within months, he was the top salesman. Within a year, he was a manager. He discovered that achievement is a science. Just as there are laws of physics, there are laws of success. If you follow the law, the result is guaranteed. He realized that your brain is like a high-performance computer, but most people are trying to run modern life with outdated software. Stop telling me you're busy. Everyone is busy. The question is, what are you busy doing? Are you busy moving the needle, or are you just busy spinning your wheels in the mud of low-value tasks? Brian Tracy taught us that 80% of your results come from 20% of your activities. Most of you are spending 80% of your time on administrative nonsense, checking emails, scrolling for inspiration, and organizing your desk to avoid the 1 or 2 difficult tasks that would actually change your life. You are hiding in busyness because you are afraid of the big frog. You are choosing the path of least resistance, and that path leads to a life of average results. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. If you don't have a system for your day, you are a part of someone else's system. The foundation of the Tracy method is one word: clarity. He proved that the #1 reason for failure is not a lack of ability, but a lack of clear, written goals. He challenged the world with a simple, brutal exercise. Write down 10 goals you want to achieve in the next 12 months. Then pick the one goal that would have the greatest positive impact on your life and make that your major definite purpose. Most people drift through life like a ship without a rudder, blown by the winds of other people's opinions. Tracy shows you how to take the wheel. He proved that once you have absolute clarity and a written plan, you become a heat-seeking missile. You don't have to find the way. Your mind becomes an autopilot that navigates you towards the target. By the time he reached his prime, he wasn't just a teacher, he was the master of the psychology of achievement, proving that you don't need to be a genius, you just need to be systematic. Procrastination is the thief of time, but it is also the thief of your soul. Every time you delay a task you know you should be doing, you are sending a message to your subconscious that you are not in control. You are weakening your character. Brian Tracy proved that the fear of a task is always greater than the task itself. You are suffering more from the worry of doing the work than you would from actually doing it. Stop waiting for the mood to strike you. Professionals don't wait for moods, they follow their schedule. You don't need more time. You have the same 24 hours that Albert Einstein and Steve Jobs had. You need more discipline. If you can't master the first hour of your day, you have no right to complain about the rest of your life. To turn a vision into reality, Brian Tracy gives us the ABCDE Method. It is a simple, brutal system for your to-do list. An A task is something that is must-do. It has serious consequences if it isn't finished. A B task is should-do, with minor consequences. A C task is nice to do, but has no consequence at all. A D task is for delegation, and an E task is for elimination. Brian's rule is simple. Never do a B task when an A task is still undone. This level of prioritization is what creates the winner's edge. He proved that even a 5% or 10% increase in your productivity by simply focusing on the right things compounds over a career into a life of extraordinary wealth and influence. He showed us that self-discipline is the ability to make yourself do what you should do, when you should do it, whether you feel like it or not. The power of the Tracy system culminates in his 7-step formula for goal setting. It is the most powerful tool ever discovered for personal achievement. Decide exactly what you want. Write it down, thinking on paper. Set a deadline. List everything you will have to do to achieve it. Organize the list into a plan. Take action on your plan immediately. Do something every single day that moves you toward your major goal. This isn't magic, it is engineering. Brian proved that when you follow these steps, you activate the superconscious mind, a part of your brain that works 24 hours a day to bring you the people, the resources, and the ideas you need to succeed. He took the Think and Grow Rich philosophy and gave it a set of blueprints that a child could follow. There is never enough time to do everything, but there is always enough time to do the most important thing. What is your A1 task right now? Not tomorrow, not after you finish your coffee, now. Most of you are dying a death of 1,000 distractions. You are letting minor people and minor tasks steal your major life. Brian Tracy didn't become a legend by being busy. He became a legend by being effective. Effectiveness is a choice, efficiency is a skill, and both are within your reach the moment you decide to stop being a victim of your inbox and start being the commander of your clock. Eat the frog, do the work, own the day. Beyond the lists and the deadlines lies the engine that drives the entire system, your self-concept. Brian Tracy discovered that you are not what you think you are, but what you think you are. Every one of us has a mental program that acts like a thermostat. If you believe you are a $30,000 a year person, your brain will subconsciously sabotage any opportunity that would lead to 100,000. You cannot outperform your own self-image. Brian taught us that your outer world will always be a mirror of your inner world. If you want to change your results, you don't start with your actions, you start with your identity. You must become the person you want to be on the inside before you will ever see the evidence on the outside. Success is 95% mindset and 5% mechanics, because the mechanics are useless if the user doesn't believe they are worthy of the win. The greatest enemies of success are not the economy, your boss, or your background. The greatest enemies are self-doubt and fear. You have built a cage for yourself out of the facts of your past. You say, "I'm just not good with money," or "I've never been a leader." Every time you say, "I can't," you are literally programming your brain for failure. You are taking the most powerful computer in the known universe and giving it a virus. Brian Tracy challenged us to realize that most of our limitations are nothing more than learned helplessness. You weren't born with these fears, you practiced them until they felt real. It's time to stop being a prisoner of your old stories and start being the architect of your new reality. If you want to change your life, you have to change your I am. To reprogram the mind, Brian Tracy gives us the law of substitution. Your conscious mind can only hold one thought at a time, either a positive one or a negative one. You cannot be worried and goal-oriented at the same moment. Therefore, the secret to mental mastery is to crowd out the negative thoughts by keeping your mind focused on your goals and your desires. Brian introduced the power of positive affirmations, not as wishful thinking, but as neural conditioning. By repeating, "I like myself," or "I am the best in my field," you begin to sink those commands into the subconscious. He combined this with mental rehearsal, the practice of closing your eyes and vividly seeing yourself performing at your peak. He proved that the brain cannot distinguish between a real experience and one that is vividly imagined. If you see yourself winning enough times in your mind, your body will eventually follow the script. Brian's systems extend to the very vibration of the universe through the law of attraction. He taught that you are a living magnet. You inevitably attract into your life the people, ideas, and circumstances that harmonize with your dominant thoughts. But unlike the dreamers, Brian added the system to the spirit. He showed that attraction is triggered by action. When you are clear about your goals and you are working on them every single day, you create a force field of momentum. You start getting lucky because you have tuned your mental radio to the frequency of opportunity. He proved that the psychology of achievement is about becoming a complete person, someone who is physically fit, mentally sharp, and spiritually aligned. He turned the abstract concept of success into a repeatable, scientific process that anyone, anywhere can use to rise from the bottom to the top. You are where you are and what you are because of what has gone on in your mind. You can change where you are and what you are by changing what goes on in your mind. There are no accidents. You are the primary cause of your own life. If you don't like the harvest you are reaping, check the seeds you are sowing. Stop looking for someone to blame. Stop looking for a lucky break. A lucky break is simply a system meeting an opportunity. Brian Tracy didn't just teach us to work hard, he taught us to work smart. He taught us that your income will grow only to the extent that you do. The question isn't, can you do it? The question is, will you do it? Will you take command of your thoughts, or will you let your environment dictate your destiny?
If you want to earn more, you must learn more. Brian Tracy's final and perhaps most vital system is the law of continuous learning. He realized that we are living in the information age where knowledge is the primary source of wealth. But knowledge has a half-life. What you knew 5 years ago is likely obsolete today. He introduced the 1-hour rule. If you read in your field for 1 hour every day, you will be an international expert in 5 years or less. He proved that the most successful people in the world are aggressive learners. They don't just read for entertainment, they study for mastery. They treat their minds like an elite athlete treats their body. They invest 3% of their income back into their own personal development. Why? Because the greatest return on investment you will ever receive is the investment you make in yourself. The world is changing faster than ever, and if you aren't growing, you are dying. There is no middle ground. There is no safe place to hide. Most of you graduated from school and decided that your education was finished. You entered the amateur league. You worked just hard enough to not get fired, and you learned just enough to get by. But Brian Tracy didn't write 80 books so you could stay comfortable. He wrote them so you could become dangerous. Dangerous to your competition, dangerous to your limitations. If you aren't the best in your field, you are technically unemployed. You just haven't been notified yet. Excellence is the only insurance policy in the 21st century. Are you a professional student of your craft, or are you just a hobbyist waiting for a handout? Look back at the path we have walked. Earl Nightingale gave us the blueprint, the mind. Dale Carnegie gave us the bridge, the people. Tony Robbins gave us the fuel, the energy. And now Brian Tracy has given us the machine, the system. These are not separate lessons. They are the pillars of a single unified temple of greatness. A mind without a system is a dreamer. A system without a mind is a robot. But a mind that thinks in gold, a heart that influences with sincerity, and a will that operates with mechanical precision, that is a person who cannot be defeated. Brian Tracy showed us that greatness is a learnable skill. It is not a gift from the gods. It is the result of the law of cause and effect. If you provide the cause, the discipline, the systems, the study, the effect, the wealth, the success, the freedom must follow. Brian Tracy's life mission was to show you that there are no limits to what you can do, be, or have, except the limits you place on your own imagination and your own discipline. Your life is a masterpiece in progress, but you are the one holding the brush. Stop waiting for the right time. The right time is a myth. Brian Tracy taught you to eat that frog. So what is the one thing you've been avoiding? What is the one goal that scares you? What is the one habit that is holding you back? Kill it today. Raise your standards, write your goals, plan your day, master your mind. The world of greats is not a spectator sport. It is an arena, and you are currently standing on the sidelines. Get in the game. The clock is ticking, the system is ready, and your destiny is waiting. Don't just be good, be systematic. Don't just be motivated, be great. This concludes Chapter 12 of The World of Greats. Brian Tracy taught us that successful people are simply those with successful habits. The habit of excellence starts with the very next thing you do. Subscribe to ensure you don't miss the next Titan in our series. Share this video with someone who is busy but isn't getting anywhere. They need the system. Stay focused, stay disciplined. We'll see you in the next chapter.